Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we are checking out Dice Legacy, which may just be the wackiest city builder out there. You build a population that is filled with people who are dice. The whole thing is wild. Anyway, let's jump into a brand new game and see what we've got going on here. Stranded, we've reached the shore of an uncharted continent. We must lead our people and discover what lies ahead. This is the main scenario, but let me tell you, things are going to get crazy. We're going to turn off the tutorial because I have done the tutorial and I understand mostly what we're doing. Right, the Stranded King, we have a couple of starting resources here. 5 food, 4 wood, and 2 stone. Difficulty, I think standard is absolutely fine because this game is brutal. First of all, it is relatively complex. For a game which is focused around dice, it is very, very, very challenging. Okay, Dice Legacy is a peculiar game. Winters are tough, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this is the world which we inhabit. This is our boat, which we will have nothing to do with in a few short seconds. The entire game is set on this, I can only assume, inside of the donut sort of plane. It does make me feel a little bit sicky, but just hold on 2 seconds and things will hopefully level out in just a moment. Anyway. Okay, what can I say about this game? Well, it's a city builder game. It's a board game kind of, but there's a lot of really, really interesting elements that I think that we should probably talk about. We'll pause and do this because the passage of time is actually quite important. First of all, as I've already highlighted, there is this massive donut-shaped map. As you can see, it is represented by this little thing on the right-hand side, the little beam here. As you can see, we've got 5 dice down at the bottom of the screen in the dice holding pen, as I shall now refer to it as. These are peasant dice. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Bear with me. It's a little complex. On the left-hand side, we've got our resources. So we've got food, we've got wood, we've got stone, gold, iron, wheat, ale, and herbs, which is kind of cool. Okay, so the very, very simple mechanic, I guess, that is probably the one which you're going to be seeing me do an awful lot, is dragging these dice onto, we actually have to be unpaused, dragging these dice onto the appropriate squares in the world. Now, this is kind of important. This is kind of important because if, for example, we stick a dice on the forest location, then we are able to gather wood, which is quite interesting, and that will increase our wood supply. Now, because these are just peasant dice, they're not going to collect much wood. They're going to collect 1 wood, but that's still better than a kick in the teeth, I suppose. We've got a whole bunch of locations that are around the place. We've got forests, which obviously provide wood. We've got an iron mine, which provides iron mine. We've got a stone mine. We got, what do we got here? We've got hunting grounds, which provides food. Very cool. We've got some food crates, and we've got some more food crates, and we've got some wood. That provides food, that provides food, that provides wood. Okay. We've also got a cookhouse as well, which is zoned, but it hasn't been constructed yet. And as you probably see, there's a whole bunch of these dice, and they've got a whole bunch of different faces. In fact, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different faces, at least on peasant dice. Other types of dice can have different faces. Anyway, the peasant dice has got the production face, the gathering face, the building face, the sword fighting face, and the navigation phase, or face, I believe it is called. Let's get some of these dice to work. There's a whole bunch of other mechanics which we'll probably talk about a little bit later on, but for now, I think we're just going to get these 2 dice situated. As you can see, there's a little countdown timer that occurs. Let's get that started. And there is nothing else that we can really do with these dice right now, but that is not necessarily a problem. Okay, so that's nice. We're going to zip forward in time a little bit because we're going to wait until we get one of the dice back. Now, as you can see, As you can see, this dice has now grayed out. It's been exhausted, cannot be employed until it is rolled, which means that we are going to have to roll things. I'm going to lock these 2 dice because we haven't used them yet, and I would like to at least keep them for a little while longer. And then we're just going to re-roll. We're going to roll the dice, and would you look at that, we are down to only 15 uses on these dice. That's right, there is a limited lifespan of these peasant dice. Now, we can increase that lifespan, and one of the ways that we can do that is by sticking a peasant dice into the cookhouse. So we restore durability to a die using food. You know what? Let's just, for the sake of argument, let's restore it to the navigation dice, shall we? I'm going to unlock those. And we're going to place 1 bit of food. That's going to take our food down a little bit, but that is just fine with me. Let's get some... What do I care about? Stone or iron? I don't particularly care about stone or iron. I more care about food at this moment in time, I think. Either way, as we're going to see, the die is going to go back up to 16, which is grand. Cool. That's the basics of it. Now we get into the city building elements of this game. So we can open up the build menu, and holy cow, there's a lot of buildings in this game that you can actually build. How do we build them? We build them just like we build the cookhouse. First of all, the most important building for us is the house, and this will allow us to produce new peasant die, which I think is going to be exactly what we need. And what do we need? We need 2 builders. Oh, that's quite handy. Let's place those 2 builders down there, and let's go. Let's get this built. What else can we chat about whilst that is ongoing? I tell you what we can chat about. We can chat about this little bar up here. It is the beginning of the summer at the moment. There's this little bar, which will slowly get colder and colder. There's only really 2 months, I guess. Summer and winter, and it's just sort of alternates between them through this shade of green here. We've got a good bit of summer to go before it gets to winter. But, you know, summer is gonna end at some point, and we need to be aware of it. Let's not bother locking this navigation die. Let's just re-roll them, because I'm kind of looking for something a little bit better than that, please, video game. I'm looking for something nice. I'm looking for gathering stuff. I'm looking for... Not looking for swords, but I'm quite content to put a sword in here. We'll talk a little bit about this mechanic in just a moment. Let's stick... somebody to collect on the wood wreckage over there, because I really would like a little bit of extra wood. We are, in fact, 100% out of wood. So let's put all of our 3 gathering die to work in the forest over there. We're going to wait until this wreckage is done. And then if we get another useless die, i.e. if we get a sword die or if we get a navigation die, we're going to stick that second die into the house, which is going to give us a brand new peasant dice, which is very, very nice. A sword die is perfect. Let's throw somebody into the house. Let's throw 2 swords together and produce another peasant die. Now, as you can see, we have a maximum dice cap here. We have up to 12. We have up to 12 die that we can maintain in this little holding pen here. It's not actually true. Oh, look at that. Look at that wood that's coming through there. It's not actually true that we can only have 12 in play, but it's true that we can only hold 12 in this pen at any one time. If we want to have more die in play, which we can, we need to make sure that they're deployed strategically around the board. Let's get you over there. Let's get... What do we want to build? What's next? We've got a house... A school. I actually think that a school is probably quite important. So I think we're going to try and get some more stone, because that'll allow us to chat about different types of dice, which is just whack. I should also note that after we utilize this wreckage one more time, after we extract one more thing of wood, we're not going to be able to get any more. Ooh, look at that. We have just increased our maximum dice count. Let's go. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's get some more. Let's get some more dice, please. Let's freaking go. Navigation die? Really? That's awfully disappointing, to be honest. Should we do a little bit of iron extraction? No, I think I care more about getting wood out the ground here. I'm not really paying much attention to the cookhouse at the present moment, although, to be fair, if we've got a spare die, there's nothing stopping us from doing that. I'd rather put a die in the cookhouse, you know, as opposed to just, you know, rolling it again and wasting the roll. But sometimes, you know, you can't avoid that. We have a limited amount of time before winter sets in, and when winter sets in, things get crazy difficult to manage. I will say that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. And what do we got here? More of that. That's brilliant. Brilliant. That's cool. Pretty happy with this. Let's put you in there. And let's see what we get back here. Excellent. We're back up to 16. I probably shouldn't be throwing my food down the drain. I feel like you get the picture now. You get the picture. You get the picture of how durability is restored. I'm gonna leave it there. Anyway, what can we build? We can build a wheat field, and a wheat field is probably gonna be pretty imperative, really, if we want to get. Let's go there, and let's go there. That's fine. We're going to reroll navigation, I guess. I really don't like doing this, but it's fine. What else do we need to build? I would like to build a district hall. A district hall is a good thing to build for a couple of purposes. First of all, we need to get some builders in there. Then we're going to need to get a navigator in there. I think we're just going to bite the bullet and reroll everything here. That's fine. Wheat field, we can get planting on the wheat front. That's cool. Let's start collecting more wood because we are a little short on wood at present. But we are moving towards a school. We are moving towards a school, and that is important. Yes, indeed. Indeed it is. 3 food left. We do have the opportunity to gather more food crates here, which I think we will look forward to. But for now... Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're just going to continue to... We're just going to continue to breed swords together. That's brilliant. Ooh, and 2 buildy boys. That's fantastic. That is really, really good. So let's do that. The wheat field is officially built, which is grand. Now, in order to actually utilize the wheat, we are going to need to get a mill. And I do kind of want to get a school up and running first. Hold on. I did not mean to put you there. I meant to put you in the stone mine. Thank you. I need a little bit more stone, and then we'll be good. Food crates, food crates. I guess we'll do a little bit of food, but that's okay. All right, things are looking okay at the moment. We've explored most of the basic mechanics. There's a couple of things that we have yet to do. The district hall, haha! This is the first time that we're using the navigation dice, the explore dice, and I'm delighted to be able to do it. We have gained yet more production die, which is good. Yeah, okay. What can we do with this? Navigation, you can go in there. I need to chop down some trees. To be honest, I need to get a lot more woods. So let's prioritize the wood. Let's get you over there for foods. Can reroll you in just a second. All right. Let's lock that, and then let's reroll these 2. That's pretty ideal, to be honest. That is pretty freaking ideal. Oh ho ho, look at that. Okay, so this is why we wanted to build a district hall, expanding territory and increasing efficiency. So this thing has got like a little range around it. I don't think you can actually see it, but anyway, you can see the edge of our territory here. It's this wooden boundary. So we can't actually access this stone mine, but we can access this stone mine. It's pretty decent. I should pause when I'm talking because passage of time does actually matter. Anyway, there's some unknown encampments here, which is pretty cool. We're going to see if we can try and explore these in time. We've also got some herbs. We've got ancient ruins up here, I should say. Some more trees, iron mine, stone mine, more trees. That's fine. That is totally fine. And are we any closer to being able to build a school yet, by any chance? 6 wood. We need a little teensy tiny bit more wood. Okay. Unpause. Let's get the wheat grown, and then we will get a little bit more woods. Hold on. Cancel. Can I cancel that operation? I think I may have Yeah, I'd like to use the swords there, and then I can use navigation here to explore the encampment and see what we've got going on. Anyway, everything sort of works in a really, really fluid way, and everything just sort of comes together in such a way where it feels good. It feels good, it feels fluid, it feels really, really smooth. I don't know why I'm saving this die, but it's fine. We encountered a small encampment. The population is wearing worn out yet fancy clothes. They seem to possess a lot of goods. Unfortunately, our explorer was seen while trying to sneak into their camp and caught by a guard. They'll be wary of our presence for a while. Okay. Also, interestingly enough, our dice has been... Our dice, whatever, has been wounded. As you can see, it's cracked. It'll become a little bit more apparent when we re-roll, but it's fine. Anyway, these guys are hostile, and I don't love it at the moment, but we can improve our relations with the camps as we go. Why not get a school at long last? We'll get a school. Okay, and you know what? That's a good excuse to stick down a builder, eh? A good excuse to stick down a builder, and then we can have a comprehensive reroll as well. Okay, yeah, as you can see, you are wounded. Will perish if wounded again. Now, we don't want any of our die to perish. That's not something that I'm really keen for. Oh, we have got so many gatherers here. Okay, first of all, let's get the navigation die to reproduce more peasants. The weird thing is that peasants don't really, you know, they don't really have anything to do. Peasants don't consume food, which is such a foreign concept. It really is strange to consider. It's getting colder, winter is approaching, soon our fields will be frozen and venturing into the wildlands will be dangerous. We need to make sure we have enough wood to burn in our steam generators. We must survive. Okay, so, winter is brutal. Winter is brutal in this game, hence why we need to see if we can try and get ourselves a steam generator. And in fact, that should really be my top priority for the next wee while. I need 5 iron in order to build it. Wow, there's so much stuff here. There's so many different types of buildings. You know what? I'm going to reroll, and I'm going to hope that we get, yeah, a gathering ability, because it's kind of what I would like right now. Let's not worry altogether too much about the durability of these die. I'll reroll. That's fine, actually. That's fine. That allows us to get the school up and running. School up and running maybe before the end of winter is a little bit ambitious, but it's okay. We can reroll you. There's no reason to not. That's good. That allows us to harvest the wheat, which is nice. Good. Reroll again. We need not stone. We need iron. Yeah, that is our priority. And we got a swordy boy. You can go... Sure, you can go in here. You can go in there. And that will allow us to get a... Hold on. Oh, flip. I pressed spacebar accidentally. I hate that. So spacebar is the hotkey to reroll, but I'm used to playing games where spacebar is the hotkey to pause. So it's really... I don't like that. I really don't like that. Can I unbind that? I don't think that I can, unfortunately. I really hate that. I really, really, really don't like that. That catches me off guard all the freaking time. Okay, what did I end up doing? Did I end up causing myself any difficulty? Not a huge amount of difficulty, but still not super convenient. Steam generator, yeah, we're still on track to do that. We just need a little bit more iron. We should also see if we can try and collect some wood. Yeah, you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Fine. Okay, that's great. Let's get our last die. And I think that's pretty much all we can do. There's no real point in starting work on the wheat farm. You can probably get food restored. You can get locked. It's always good to have a production die handy. And then we'll re-roll the other 3. Yep, that's pretty much what we were after. Didn't really need anything else. As long as we keep these two... As long as we keep these 2 die in action, then we should be just fine. All right, good stuff. I think we're ready to face winter, to be honest. I do need some builders, but that's just about the only thing. As soon as we're done here, winter is coming. Look at that. It's getting colder. And die risking freezing is not something that we want to deal with. So let's get this steam generator down in the middle here. Booyah, we got ourselves some new peasant die. That's fine. Let's lock you, reroll everyone else. We are very, very close to the ground in terms of... Okay, let's do you. Yep, beef you up a little bit. Gatherers should probably go out. We need to get a little bit of extra woods. Do we just want to reroll this? I'll tell you what, lock that. Reroll these three. Yeah, that's brilliant, because I was hoping for another builder. Because we need another builder for that steam generator. Okay, what die did we just get back? Okay, we took that from 1 to 9, so we get 8 durability on each and every occasion, which is pretty good. Should we turn? Let's utilize that die. Yep, we're not going to heal it, but we are at least going to bump up the durability from whatever it is 2 up to something a little bit more impressive. Okay. Ooh, it's worth noting here. It's worth noting here. Look, we've got 13 die in play. Even though we've only got 12, we've only got space for 12 in the dock. Okay, winter is falling. Winter is falling, and that is going to mean some challenges for us, but that's fine. All right, we've also got the council. So because I've got the district hall, I believe, we get a council. Now, the policies that you can choose to implement will depend on the type of population that you have. We're about to get ourselves our second population type. Just you wait. That's why we built the school. That's why I wanted so aggressively to get the school done. But now we've got it out the way, we can properly start work on expanding our population. Anyway, for now, let's focus up on what options we have here. Salting doubles the food produced in all buildings inside peasant districts. Dice are immune to freeze whilst used in peasant districts. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside peasant districts. I think we're going to take fur coats. Just because we don't actually have any districts at the moment. I should clarify, if we go back into active policies, yeah, we don't really have any, districts at the moment. We're able to create a district here, right? So the district hall is how we create districts. So we just put you on there, and then we add 2 gold. Now, of course, we only have 1 gold at the moment. There's a couple of different ways in which we get gold. But we don't have any gold at this moment in time, so it's, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, we need a little bit more food, and we ain't got none. So I would like to... Ooh, an almshouse converts any die into peasant die. Cool. We'll address that in just a second. No, there is something that I would like to make first, and it is a mill. And that's going to allow us to produce food from wheat, because we've stockpiled a little bit, just a little bit of wheat. And I would really like to get more stone, but of course, video game, if you're not going to give me more stone, that's a bit of a bummer. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see if we can start creating. Let's see if we can start creating some proper, actual different types of dice. Let's create some citizen dice. So we're going to use the school to convert peasant dice into citizen dice. It's going to cost us 2 food apiece, which is, it's a lot. It means that we're not going to be able to replenish our die HP anymore. But that's kind of something that we need to just learn to deal with, I think. Peasant die has been obtained. What did I say I needed? I need stone. Yeah, you know what? I think that we're just going to have a hearty reroll here. And just in time as well. Citizen was obtained. Citizen class was established. Very, very, very cool indeed. The citizen class, I would say, allows us to do a couple of funky things. So, the citizen classes have got some different faces. just like the peasants have got their faces, the citizen classes have their faces, which is quite interesting. Now, you may note that there is a little 2 in the bottom right-hand corner of that production gear. That means that it counts for 2 regular, I guess, working peasants. So we can actually deploy deploy a citizen in certain circumstances in lieu of 2 peasants, which is quite nice. You'll also note that citizens cannot do things like gathering, but they do have this little book face which allows them to do knowledge research, which is kind of cool. Now, there is a building which we need to get, the workshop, which we should be able to get very soon, actually, as soon as this stone is finished, and that's going to allow us to start doing some research, which will allow us to start making progress through what is, quite frankly, a monster of a tech tree here. An absolute monster of a tech tree. So very, very much looking forward to that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. What do I care about? Let's get 2 die. Let's get 2 die deployed first. The brutal truth of it is that I need gatherers. I'm going to put my lowest spec die on the peasant creation mission. Let's deploy you over here. Not going to put any food down quite yet. I also still need to create a mill in order to get a little bit more food, because we do need that. I also can deploy gatherers to hunting grounds, to be honest. We got hunting grounds here. That's not the end of the world if we have to use that. Also, there's a navigation die here, which I have yet to utilize. But that's fine. Let's wait until we get the die. Yeah, the die done. Brilliant. Let's get the workshop done. Gonna build the workshop here. Now, unfortunately, we ain't got no builders. We ain't got no builders at the moment. There's just so much bump. There's so much bump here. We're not making much headway. You know what? Just hit me with a reroll. Hit me with a reroll. Hit me with a pause. Then we can assess the situation, because I really want to make sure that we don't end up losing any of these chumps here. Ooh, something else which I should do. I should do immediately. Let's get 3 wood deployed on. Yeah, 3 wood deployed on the steam generator. The reason that we want to do that is because if we don't do that, then we are going to lose our dice to freezing, and that will suck tremendously. It's going to suck really, really, really hard. So if we're able to avoid that, that would be real swell. Okay, what do we need now? We need more stone. Is there a better stone mine? No, we're still... Whatever stone mine we decide to use, we're going to end up risking our die from freezing. I guess it's kind of worth showing off what a frozen die actually looks like, even if it is pretty unhelpful. It's probably worth it. Hey, look at that. We got a workshop. We got a workshop up and running, which is looking pretty darn good. Let's deploy our one and only citizen dice there. I keep using die and dice interchangeably. That's probably not great, but it's fine. Let's deploy navigation die over there. Fine. It's not going to take us long to explore these ruins. All right, what do we got? These appear to be the ruins of an old storehouse now engulfed in vines and moss. The walls could cave in at any second, but perhaps some valuable materials. Sure, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. I mean, success chance is medium. Past the entrance is a large circular room that once housed goods of any kind. Some materials could be repurposed for construction. Excellent. On the opposite side of the room, white worn-out drapery is covering something quite massive. Keep going. No! Ah, gosh darn. Okay, that's a bit of a shame there. I don't think peasant perished due to multiple wounds. Oh, you hate to see it. That's a little less than ideal. Okay, you know what? You know what they say. A bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. Well, I demonstrated why, you know, that saying was created. Anyway, that will no doubt upset the peasants. So this is when we probably want to chat about class happiness. So at the moment, Peasants are happy. The peasants are well pleased with me, and when they are happy, they're gonna gather extra resources, which is really, really nice. When the citizens are happy, they're gonna produce extra resources. However, when they're angry, buildings may go on strike. When the peasants are angry, they're gonna set buildings on fire. So the way that we keep all of the different classes happy is we make sure that we're not draining the peasant pool too quickly, which means that we don't want to make too many citizens out of peasants, and we need to make sure that we don't let the peasants die in the case of that little collapse incident there. But that's okay. You know what? These things happen. These things happen. It is what it is. Another district hall might not be the craziest thing in the world. Although I don't really feel the need to worry about that altogether too much at this moment in time. Let's keep you locked. Let's reroll everyone else. Okay, cool. I don't really... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll keep mining for a little bit more stone. That's pretty good, I think. And as we start to get low on... Okay, we are out of steam generation. Let's plop a little bit more wood in here. As we get low on some of these dye here, we're gonna probably pop them into the school, and we're gonna see if we can try and turn them into citizens. I think that's probably our best bet. We'll throw another one in there. Let this navigation dye continue onwards. Can we build something that's relevant? The mill is definitely something that needs to be done. Truly it is. Produces ale from wheat. I do like the idea of that. Searches for herbs in nearby forests. Maybe. Town square holds festivals that can increase the happiness. Happiness is good. Apocryphy is also pretty good. Meadows allows us to gather herbs. So the apothecary, or however it is that is officially said, that will allow us to heal wounded units. Now, we don't have a tremendous number of wounded units. However, we're no doubt going to see a little bit of an increase as we go. Let's lock out a little bit more dye. Into the blizzard ability triggered. I don't know what the heck I did there, but there you go. What do we got? 1, 2. That's a stone mine. Let's go there, and we'll go there. Fine. Got a sword boy who we haven't had for a little while yet. I think that we must be in the middle of winter. Current dice freezing chance is at 30%. That's quite high, actually. Let's reroll all of these die. And let's deploy there, there, there. Fine. Crucially, we're doing a little bit of extra stuff to see if we can try and get a little bit more food. That is quite important. We're also trying to sustain our wood levels. Very, very important. Town square can be built. We do have enough gold. We could also build a barracks to convert peasant dye into soldier dye. A trading outpost allows us to trade with nearby encampments. Now that seems interesting. A merchant's guild converts citizen dye into merchant dye. I'm interested. I'm intensely interested. Oh, look at this. We got a frozen dye. Cannot be rerolled or employed. Not forever, just until summer. But there you go. I've done it now that we don't really need to do it again. I've demonstrated what the heck is happening here. Let's go there. Let's go. Oh, we got so many freaking production dye here. Unlock. There we go. Reroll everyone. Right. Let's pause and take stock of the situation. I'm acutely aware that we should really try to get some knowledge under our belts here. And yet, I haven't really done any knowledge research yet. So, the gatherers, obviously, are the easiest to allocate. 1, 2... Well... Can't allocate the frozen dye, obviously. Okay, I, again, accidentally meant to pause there and didn't end up doing that, but that's fine. Let's get you into the... Let's get you into the cookhouse here. Hold on. Nice. That's pretty good. I think we probably... That'll potentially end up in that die freezing, to be honest. Let's get this gatherer into the school. So once we've utilized all of the peasant rolls, instead of recharging it, we're just gonna stick it into the school and turn it into something else. I do still want to get the mill up and running. That would be good. Yeah. Let's go mill here. Let's go mill there. Citizen has been obtained. Excellent. And it's a level 2. It's a level 2 citizen. I think that we are sufficiently happy with that. That we want to probably lock that die, at least for a little while. You're a little low. Let's get that navigation dice in there. Assign 2 food. We still have plenty of food here. So we're still good. Unfortunately, no die that will do any gathering for us. So let's reroll. 1 die that gathers. Really? Some pretty bad luck. A citizen builder die. Yeah, sure. We can deploy you and you over there. Get that mill up and running. We are emerging from winter, slowly but surely. Very slowly, but very surely. I just wish that we could emerge slightly faster. Reroll one more time. Builder, let's get the builder there. Oh, peasant got frozen inside the house. That's probably one of the most embarrassing places to get frozen. But you know what? You do you, pal. You do you. And do we need any wood? Do we need any stone? Do we need any iron? I think we're okay with this. I think that we're okay with this. I need to get down some dye before... Oh, that was close. Yeah, I need to get down some dye before we max out our capacity, because otherwise we're going to have problems here. Okay, let's get some production dye into the mill. There we go. Let's get you into there. Let's reroll again. Builder is kind of useless to me right now, so we'll get you deployed into the school. We'll get you trained up. It is not the case that the gatherers are useless to me. Au contraire. Au contraire. Let's put you into the cookhouse in anticipation for becoming useful again. And then let's reroll. Still garbage. Still absolute garbage. And we got frozen. Ah, well, you know what? These things happen. Let's put another die in there. And we'll keep going. Nice. I don't really want to stick a second peasant dice into a second peasant die into the house quite yet, but that's okay. Yeah, so the mill is looking good, producing a little bit of food for us. I don't think that we're really at risk of catastrophic failure anywhere. Peasants aren't happy, but they're not exactly unhappy, which is good. We still have yet to complete our first research. Let's lock everything with the exception of stuff which cannot work at the moment. And the green die here. So we'll reroll that. I'm really kind of hoping to get something a little bit better here. Please, video game. Lock that. I really would like to do some freaking research, please. Yeah, fine. Building still useless. Food we can do. I don't really want to, though. Oh, look at that. It is spring. It is the end of winter. This is good. Snow is melting. Soon our frozen die will be healed. Well, our frozen dies. Okay, let's lock everything with the exception of the greens. Reroll the greens again. Thank you. Goodness gracious me. What are the chances of that? Very, very low chance of repeatedly rolling those low numbers. But that's fine. Let's get you healed up. And let's reroll these 2 chumps here. And we'll get them deployed to there. We're still at risk of freezing, even if it is very, very, very marginal. I'm not particularly worried. Let's get you turned into a citizen. There we go. We've got you that's all nice and healed up. Let's keep you locked for a little bit longer. That was unbelievably optimistic. Right. As soon as summer is done, we're gonna get to work on building. Can we build another wheat farm? Heck yeah, we totally can build another wheat farm. Let's build another wheat farm. A builder die. Oh, hold up. We're about to have a cataclysmic problem here. We're about to have a cataclysmic problem because we are about to see basically 3 knowledge die coming out of retirement, or coming out of tell you what, get this built. Maybe if we build this quickly enough. Oh, you knew it had to happen. Okay, so yeah, we've reached our dice limit. We're unable to sustain more than 12 die. I think we're actually going to have to sacrifice, like, what, 1 or 2. Let's sacrifice some of the peasants. Okay, yeah, it's not great. So that's not great for a variety of reasons. First of all, we end up getting rid of die, or dice, whatever, which is bad, obviously bad, and I don't like doing it. Let's reroll. That's fine. Reroll everything here. And we'll get you down. Get you down there. Production. Let's get you over there. That's fine. Nothing else super concerning right now. Probably worth getting a little bit more food, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we got a lot of lost faces. A lot of lost faces. However, the citizens are looking just fine and dandy. And we also have a research token, which is quite nice. We can spend that. Increase wood gathered from forest by 1. Increase food gathered from hunting grounds by 1. Increase wheat produced by wheat farm by 1. I think that's what we need to do, to be honest. Cookhouse restores 4 extra durability. That's really, really good. Enhancement chamber. This is kind of cool. Empowering. Empowering is quite nice. Passively provides a sword face on nearby structures and threats. Economy. Unlocks market. Merchants can trade resources for gold. Interesting. And religion. Unlocks shrine. Monk dice can bless a die. Honestly, I think just extra wheat. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. I don't think that we're going to have any die-related capacity problems, but you never know. Okay, we must be coming up on the unfreeze moment. The big unfreeze, as we shall refer to it as. Let's lock you, and reroll everyone else. Always good to get a knowledge die. Hey, look at that. Winter has passed, the snow is gone, the weather is getting warm again. We made it through our first winter. Now it is time to move forward and discover what lies ahead. Indeed, it is. Oh, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, what's going on? The council's proposing new laws for your reign. A peasant die generated from the house starts with full durability. Okay, that would be useful. I think at the moment they only start with half durability. That's fine. Newly obtained citizen die now start with... Oh, wow. That's very, very good. Higher education is great. Immediately obtain 2 peasant die. That's really bad. We're going to take higher education. Okay, so as you can see, if you were paying attention up at the top here, you would see that peasants' happiness decreased and citizens' happiness increased, which I think is fine. It's fine at the moment anyway, but it's not altogether ideal in the grand scheme of things. You need to be turned into a citizen or you need to get replenished. I think we're going to turn you into a citizen because you're on 0 durability, so it's going to be your last use anyway. We're doing a lot of field work here. Let's get more woods. More woods. We can create soldier dye now, which is quite nice. I'd also like to do a little bit more exploration, to be honest. There we go. That's looking pretty good. We're also managing. Just go for a big old reroll. Let's go for a big old pause here. Right. That's good. That's good. That's good too. Let's go more stone, more iron. We'll go a little bit more stone. Let's do some research. I think we're going to see a huge amount of wheat be produced here. I think it's going to be truly epic. Don't really care about restoring any durability at the moment. Don't really care about getting any new dye. Don't really even care about any new soldiers. I think we just need to think about... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got a good thing going here. I think we just need to think about... What other buildings do we want to really build? The district hall is obviously a priority, right? Like a district hall over here to expand our territory, probably quite important. A cookhouse, maybe another cookhouse would be good. The brewery would be kind of nice, but I'm not super worried about that at the moment. A tax office. I could also look at creating... Could also look at creating a district. That would be kind of good. A town square might be decent. A tavern, heals frozen dice or frozen dye. Goodness gracious me, using ale. Manipulation, all of those buildings are locked. We need to go down the military tech tree for that. Got a barracks already. Economy, a trading post. I want to get a trading post. Let's go on trading post. Sure, let's go there, and let's get... do we need to build that? Allows merchant dice to trade with nearby encampments. Oh yeah, we need to get a merchant's guild as well. Fine. Hit me with a reroll after we get some builders down there. Reroll across the board. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get gathering some more woods. These are the next 3 research die, which is quite nice. Let's get collecting on that front. Reroll you. Reroll you again. That's fine. I'm perfectly content with that. That is very, very okay with me. After we're done with this research here, I'm going to grab those 3, stick them... Oh, one of them had 2. One of them had 2 research points. That's very handy, actually. Wowzers. We are getting... Okay, we have got some really, really powerful citizen dice here. This is really, really nice. Let's start converting all of our wheat into food. The peasants are very, very unhappy, though. I will say the peasants are unhappy. This is not good. Let's see if we can try and increase the durability of some of these die here. Okay, so the Merchants Guild, we need 6 and 8. Wowzers, we need a lot. We need a lot of gatherers. Like, a heck of a lot of gatherers. Also, these 2 are pretty useless. Blech. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? You can go out there. You can go there. I don't really want to convert. I don't really want to convert any more. I don't really want to convert any more peasants into citizens. I think that we've got a fine number of citizens at the moment. We can also convert this district hall into a citizens district hall, which I think is what I want to do. Also, we've got a die there. Let's get the gold here. That's nice. Let's increase your durability. Okay. Also, the fact that we rejected their proposed policy was, yeah, they wouldn't have been happy with that. Let's reroll all of this. 2 there. Nice. Right. Gatherers are really what we need. So woods is... I tell you what am I doing? Hold up. We're making great progress. We're making great progress on the research tech tree. Why don't we get, wood increases. Yes, improved sales for the mills. We've got so much wheat. Look at this amount of wheat that we're turning into food. It's great. Increases the time before fire destroys a building. Nah. I'll take rations. I guess we'll take the enhancement chamber. We're doing a lot of research right now. We should not be afraid of just, you know, doubling down on the fact that we can do a lot of research. We are doing a lot of research. You know, be proud of it. Let's be proud of the fact that we're doing a heck of a lot of research, right? There we go. And let's reroll everyone here. Pause there. And get that down. Brilliant. You, excellent. Let's get a little bit more durability. I just love the real-time element of this game. It's very, very impressive. Okay, so now, surrounding buildings and locations belong to Citizen District. So I think we get an efficiency bonus just from being in proximity to the Citizens Hall. Or the Citizen District Hall even, or the whatever this building is called. We get a bonus from being in proximity to it, which is quite nice. We have got a lot of research. What do we need? 12 wood, 6 stone, 6 iron. Is there any way that we can increase our... Yeah, we need to try and get geology. 12 wood, 6 stone, 6 iron. I think what we need to do, I think we need to try and get this merchant guild down basically as soon as we possibly can. It's actually kind of long overdue. We do now have an appropriate amount of food though, which is quite nice. Wait the 6 seconds or so until these die are out. There we go, get them back in there. And hit me with a reroll just across the board. That's good. Use that. Keep this die until next time because it's a double whammy. Don't lock those. Nice, get that replanted. Gathering. Yeah, I know we can gather additional wood from the trees. Let's reroll in the hope that we find some gatherers. It's 1, I guess. It's fine. Reroll again. We do need more stone. We need a lot more stone. I will do some more production units. Oh, God, it's just garbage, isn't it? It's just garbage. Citizens are so useless when it comes to gathering, as you can see. Right. We need to get merchants. We need to get merchants, and we need to give them gold. Well, we can't do either of those things, unfortunately. Put you in there. Lock. Reroll all of these. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Nice. Stone, we're already hard at work on the stone front. We got loads and loads of wood. I mean, look, we're making some sweet progress. We're making some sweet progress. Citizens are as happy as they possibly can be. I should also start maybe doing some of my conversion from wheat into food. You need to either have your durability increased or be turned into a citizen. I think we're going to elect to do the durability increase. This is a decent number of gathering dice for once. Pretty spectacularly happy with that. Gonna hold these 2 die in my hand. These 2 dice in my hand, should I say. I don't know why you're locked, to be honest. You can be unlocked. Into the Blizzard. Water ability triggered. I still have absolutely no idea what that ends up doing for us, but I hope it's good. Right, you know, I really... Yeah, I guess we can do a little bit of... I guess we can do a little bit of wheat into food conversion here. I'm kind of thinking that we're going to end up getting a peasants district over here. That's where I'm kind of leaning. 8 stone. We need a little tiny bit more stone before we are able to build the merchants district. Also, we have so much freaking... We have so much freaking tech. I think maybe we try and push to tier 2 technologies, to be honest. There seems to be very little reason as to why we shouldn't do that. We need a little bit more iron in order to do so. A little bit more iron, a little bit more stone. I'll do it. I'm happy to do it. There we go. The cookhouse is restoring extra durability. Very, very nice. We have had, I mean, can only be described as a banger of a summer. An absolute banger of a summer. We've got 10 research points. And counting. Things are going to get a little dicey when our citizens start to run low on points. But that's a problem for another day. You need to get your status restored. Maybe we should build another... Maybe we should build another cookhouse. No, I need to focus. Focus, potato. Peasants are still fine. This is okay. This is fine. Get you in there. Start converting. Excellent. And we're getting a lot of food. We're getting a lot of food here. You know, don't get me wrong. This is a net positive situation for us right now. We absolutely have no right to complain about anything. Get you in there. Gatherers. Yeah, I think it's just extra iron that we need in order to truly get our knowledge into an amazing place. We do need to stockpile a little bit more wood before summer is up. Also, I can look at doing the enhancement chamber. That is definitely worth doing. Dairy farm produces food from herbs. Don't particularly think that that's necessary. There we go. Swap that die in there. I think we're really just waiting for... Reroll here. I think we're really just waiting for the iron to come off here. Then I think we're donezo. Nice. Okay, I think that's the iron that we required. Refined technology. Let's freaking go. Okay. Increases stone and iron gathered from mines by 1. Yes. Increased herbs. No, I'll take the increased wood, though. What can we get on level 2? Increased ale produced by brewery. Not super necessary. Increases steam generator duration by 20%. District hole range by 1. Now that is cool. I think I'm going to take that, to be honest. Increases outpost range. We don't have any outposts. That's fine. We've not really built this chamber yet, so I don't particularly care. Market's a 10% chance to provide extra gold. And the religion. Yeah, I mean... We got some good fundamentals here. We got some really, really, really good fundamentals. We need to get this... We need to get this merchant hut down now, I think. That's the next priority, really, as I see it. We have plenty of food. go. Gathering. Okay, apparently we got loads of opportunity to gather. We need to specifically try and gather a whole bunch of woods. That is still a priority. However, economy, merchants guild, 8 stone, 6 wood. Wow. How the heck is there that much? Okay, great. We did another 360 no scope apparently. Don't know how we did it, but yeah, hey, we did it. Right, increased durability on the cookhouse dye there. It's nice. More wood. Yes, please. More wood, more wood, more woods. Okay, district hall. Now, I think that I want to build a district hall here, but that's not a super high priority right now. I think we want to try and expand. Oh yeah, we've actually already expanded by a little bit. We've already expanded by a little bit because the range increase was there. It was slight, but that's important. All right, reroll everyone here. Nope, do not lock. Nice. Nice, and don't particularly want to reroll that. That's fine. So peasants are still okay. Peasants are still okay. We're gonna come up to winter, and I think that that means that we're gonna be able to pick another policy here, which is quite nice. Can I get that merchant's house now? More freaking stone. More freaking stone. It's always more stone. All right. Hit me with a reroll, but we're going to do that first. Stone, stone, stone. There is more stone out there, but that's ever so slightly outside of the old territory. Hunting grounds, yeah, maybe. Let's go get some more wood then, I guess. It's fine. Sure, and we shall increase durability by a little bit more. Of course, I haven't actually put any wheat in there, but that's fine. This is great. So I think this should yield us a pretty decent amount of food, thanks to the fact that the citizens are happy. Aha! Okay, so we really need to pick a peasant policy here. I haven't really looked at what they are yet, but we cannot make the peasants any unhappier, otherwise they're going to start rioting. Citizen dice have a 15% chance to provide 1 knowledge when used in citizen districts. That would be incredible, because we have built the library next to the citizen district, but we can't pick it. At the start of every season, obtain 2 stone or 2 iron for every mine inside peasant districts. Wheat farms inside peasant districts also work in winter. Okay, that's a big yes. The reason that that's a big yes is because I had a plan. To do this here. How the heck did that die freeze so quickly? Oh my lordy, that was a bit of a bummer, but whatever. Anyway, this is still okay for us. Oh my lordy. Okay, we need to build ourselves a brewery. A brewery. Yeah, and then we need to build ourselves a tavern. Can I build both of those? Because we're getting a heck of a lot of frozen dye here. Sure. Oh lordy. Yes, we are. Get those down. Excellent. Hold on. Do we have any other dye that are in contention for anything at the moment? No. We need to get another builder up there to the district. But you know what? Let's worry about that a little bit later. Let's get this brewery done first. Produces ale from wheat. It just so happens that we have a crap ton of wheat at the moment. We have gold. Let's turn this into a peasant district here. I think that's going to really work quite nicely. Let's always use the... We'll always use the green dye if we can. Just the single green dye, not the double green dye. But these two wheat fields are going to be re-enabled very, very shortly. Also, we've got this builder dye who I've just sort of left there for ages. That's fine, I think. Let's collect wood, because I'd like to turn this thing back on. Right, the brewery is up and running. Ah, shame. That's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer because I didn't really... Yeah, didn't really want that to happen. That's a shame. So that has now, yeah, that's taken our citizens down to a level of unhappiness that I was not really factoring into my equations here, but it's fine. Get you in there, you in there, you in there. I should have just been more on top of things here, but it is what it is. Anyway, what do we need for a tavern? 6 wood, which we will get in just a second, actually. And we also need 1 ale, which we are also going to get on top of in just a moment. The fact that these fields are workable over winter is astounding, actually. Really, really good. We can also turn the steam generator on, which is going to allow us, hopefully, to have less dye actually be frozen. Let's do that right now. Oh, goodness gracious me. I've got some navigation dye that I don't care about. Okay, well, I've accidentally just gone and increased my population by a little bit. I should really build some more cookhouses that can sort of serve as redundant... Yeah, that can sort of serve as redundant areas to just hold the dye. Hold the dice if they need to. There, there, and there. Wheat. That's cool. Nice. Reroll everyone here. It's fine. I don't really feel the need for any food, to be honest. Kind of okay for food right now. There we go. Okay, let's get our next building, which is a tavern. Sure. And of course, the one and only time that we don't have about a Brazilian builders at the moment. Okay, get harvesting. Get collecting on the stone front. It's fine. And let's hope for some builders. Yeah, it's fine, actually. Right, our happiness at the moment is not great, but it is far from terrible. Like, it is solidly tolerable right now. I'm trying to create a little bit of ale, which is slowly but surely working. We've got 1 ale here. And we should be able to unfreeze some of these people shortly. Yeah, this freaking steam generator thing. Any way that I can increase... Any way that I can increase the steam generation... I can take steam generation duration. Unlocks the forge. Forges 2 dye together to make the powerful construct dice. I gotta make this enchanter thing. How do I make it? 8 wood? That's off the cards for a wee while. Cool. Should I make a soldier? Should I make a soldier die? Oh my god, I've done it again. It's because there's so many freaking frozen things. Gosh darn it. There you go. In there. In there. Stay in there, please. Give you a little pint. There you go. Take that. Take that. Nice. Good stuff. Happy days. We're getting on top of this. We're getting on top of this. It's only taking a little while, but we're getting there. Okay. Other thing that I still need to do, the Merchants Guild. We need a little bit more stone. Need a little bit more stone and a little bit more wood. Let's do both of those things right now. Production, again, it doesn't particularly matter what we do in terms of production. I would like to create a few new... people, actually. Let's actually create a few more peasants, and then we'll create a few more citizens from those peasants, actually. We still have loads and loads of wheat. Plenty of the stuff. We're working on the woods. That's good. We haven't done much knowledge research in a while, but I mean, can you really complain? Stick the food in there, reroll all of these. Sure. Let's get some stone. Let's get some stone. Unfortunate. Okay, we are losing good die hand over fist. Everyone is being frozen. What's the chance? A 30% chance of being frozen. We just had a huge level of unluckiness there, actually. These things happen. Merchants Guild. Let's get a Merchants Guild, and let's get some buildy boys on it. Oh, we got you back. That's because you survived. You survived a trip to the ale house, to the tavern. It's a remarkably brave journey. Let's get some more citizens. So it's gonna end up peeving the peasants, but it's gonna end up making the citizens hopefully just that little bit happier with us. And if they're a little bit happier with us, then it means that we're gonna get 2 things of ale every time. Every time we produce it, instead of just the one, which we're getting at the moment. A double builder. That's nice. I mean, I feel like it's super useful. There we go. I forgot that I haven't even got that district hall up and running. We're burning the candle at both ends, that's for sure. Reroll. Let's go gather in the woods again. And also more stone. Deploy you there. Deploy you there, and you there. There we go. Let's unfreeze this chap. Guess we can throw you in there for a little while. Builders still don't really need to do anything for a wee while. Take you back, put you out. Yeah, we're doing a lot of freezing right now. We're freezing our booties off, that's for sure. But that's okay. Right, Merchant Guild can convert citizen dice into merchants. Now I am very interested in doing that. If I had a single freaking... Oh, stone is dried up. And also somebody froze. If I had a single freaking person who wasn't frozen, I would very actively try and get something about that done. Let's lock you, because you're pretty good. Am I just not getting any freaking learned to die? What's going on here? There we go. Finally unfrozen. Navigation, I do actually need you for something. is nice. We haven't had any excuse to utilize our sword boys yet, unfortunately. Some more meadows. Is that another encampment that I see over there? Very well, could be. Right, you need to go into the school, but you can't actually go into the school. And we're also out of alcohol. That's fine. It's almost the end of spring. No, not the end of spring. It's almost spring. It is almost the end of winter. Aha, what do we got up here? Okay, stone mine. Loads of bigger forests. Hunting grounds, forest, stone mine. Okay, alright. It's not a huge amount of, like, super useful stuff, I guess, but it is what it is. Some gatherers. I think that's us down to 15% dice chance, which is quite nice. I say that, and then I immediately get punished for saying it. As it turned out, it was still a chance. An outside chance, though it may be. Right, I'm going to try and unfreeze this gatherer here. Why this gatherer, you ask? Because this gatherer is going to do his last gathering operation, then is going to be turned into a citizen. That's the plan. You've got 2 durability left. You've got 13. I would just love an opportunity. I'm going to refresh you, I guess. Sure. Just give me a... Just give me an educated die, please. But you're going to become a citizen. You're going to have more chance of getting educated die if we have more citizens. That's good. District Hall doesn't need to be expanded. We have this barracks, which has been sitting here for the longest time, and yet we've done absolutely nothing with it. Not particularly bothered, to be honest. Hunting grounds, don't really feel the need to go to the hunting grounds. Oh, exploration up there. That's kind of nice. Let's go for a reroll. Where the heck are my learned die? They're just not coming forth. Right. Anyway, we know what we need to do for next winter. We need to stockpile ale, if it's all possible. I've created more new faces, and they still are not happy with me. What more do you want me to do? There's not much more I can do. Yeah, finally. Brilliant. Halt operation here. Because we can actually get away with just doing that. And then that. So that's going to allow us to stockpile another learned die. You can be refreshed. Although we could convert you to a citizen, actually. Halt that operation. Convert you to a citizen. There we go. Reroll here. Oh, that's very good. Nice. Keep up the good work. I'm happy with this. Even though half of our population is technically frozen, I feel like this is very, very okay for us. Learned die again. Very good. The irritating thing about everyone being frozen is that there is just nothing... Oh, we're going to have a conflict point here. There we go. Okay, thankfully, just in time. I think... Yeah, okay, there we go. That means that I don't lose any die. All newly obtained die have 1 extra power to build. Don't care. House can be used by any die. That's quite good. All newly obtained die have 1 extra power to gather. I'm going to take that. Yeah, that's pretty great. That is really, really great. Still no outright happiness from either faction. But that's fine. Okay. Can I please... Oh, no, I can't do that yet. Hold on. Let's do this. This. Take back these. Take back these 2. Ah, I need to use... I need to see what you give me. There we go. Reroll. So you give me another bookkeeper. You know what? I'm fine with that. Just give me somebody that can become a merchant now. Terrified peasant screams for help. Somebody's attacking our settlement. Who and why? Rumors quickly spread. The others, we are not alone. A foul stench fills the air. Strange-looking figures are carrying putrid jars, perhaps some kind of poison. We must stop them from spreading any sort of dangerous malady to our population. Okay, that's fine. Let me get you in there first. Now, where are these chaps? Aha! Look, this is it. This is what I was saying about using the sword. People. We will actually utilize them. Very, very cool. Then we will start getting these merchants created. Did we end up wounding our sword people? I don't think so. I think we're still fine. I'm excited that we finally got merchants for the first time in forever. In 13 seconds, anyway. There we go. There we go. Nobody's happy, so it doesn't really matter where I allocate production resources. Merchants. Okay, I am not sure what faces merchants actually have. Okay, so they've got gather. Oh my goodness. Gather, gather, explore, explore, and trade, trade. That is so powerful. Look at the amount of gathering that we can do. I say that, and I immediately do not get any gathering. I tell you what, though, this is looking pretty spicy. We're doing a pretty bang up job, if I do indeed say so myself. I don't think that we can be too unhappy about where we're at. Just give me something good. Not explore. Come on. I guess I'll do it. I mean, there is a little bit of exploration that we can do, I guess. Okay, hold that back. Hold that back. Reroll. I need to reroll again immediately, actually. An interesting discovery. We encountered a small encampment. The population seems peaceful and lost in adoration of some kind of deity. Our explorer managed to impress them when it was offered some gifts. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not great, I guess. Okay. We finally got a trade thing. Give him gold. Okay, now let's see what this ends up doing for us. I am really not sure. I don't know what trades gonna bring. I presume it's gonna increase our relationship. It might bring us gold. Oh my goodness. That's really, really good. Lock that, reroll again. Heck yeah, I would love to gather double. Let's double our iron collection, I guess. No real big deal on any of these fronts. You need to either be upgraded to a citizen or increased. That's fine. This is looking great. We're doing a pretty great job. We need to find the source of the attacks. I have to be honest. We can probably do that soon. Did I hear that somebody was dispatched to try and destroy me? Yes, there is somebody en route right now to come and destroy me, but that's fine. We've actually got a sword fighter ready. We also have about a bazillion research points. We can bump up to superior technology. Why not? Increases forest wood, increases minecarts. Sure, why not? Just go for all of this. Everything in freaking gathering. Just get it done. I didn't even check out what else was on the cards there. Frankly, I don't care. It does not matter. Right. It's a little bit of a prickly problem here. We got a lot of building that we need to do. But I'd rather not waste my low HP things. Also, that gives herbs. I didn't realize that before, but that gives definitively herbs. Right, what do these do? These merchants, when they're happy. Obtain interest on owned gold every season. Ah, that's cool. When they're unhappy, buildings cost more resources. Yikes. Okay, so you really don't want to get on the bad side of the financiers. Odd merchant. 3 wheat for ale. Sure. I mean, it's not a great deal, but it's not bad. Oh, this is... I don't like this. We need to select 2 die. Le Big Sad. Seems to me that whenever the workshop is completed, often ends in a bit of a problematic... whenever the workshop finishes its missions, it ends up in a little bit of a dodgy place. Right. District Hall, we need a navigator. Let's go. We also need to get some citizens upgraded to merchants, don't we? There we go. Any other buildings that we want to get? Herbalist hut. Searches for herbs in forests. Food from herbs. I don't really care. Tax office produces gold from nearby districts. Maybe actually. Steam generator. Potentially tavern. Almshouse. Enhancement chamber. Yes, I would like to build an enhancement chamber. Why not? Man, I love these. I love these merchant die. So we're gonna end up upsetting the peasants a little bit by creating the citizens a little bit by creating so many of these merchant die from peasants. But it's a price that I'm willing to pay. Right, what do we got here? Ancient ruins. Let's go explore there. Got some hunting grounds. That looks like the source of the attacks, whatever it is. Ancient ruins. Let's enter. Walls are collapsing. Making it out of here won't be easy. Ah, the peasant ends up dying. That's fine. You know, these things happen. Frankly, it's a price that I am willing to pay. Are we still okay for gold? We're still okay for gold. Funnily enough. We do seem to need a little bit of extra wood. But I think that we can just about manage. Can we trade with these camps up here? No, not unless we get a... Not unless we get an encampment, or what is it called? A trading outpost. Yeah, not unless we get a trading outpost a little nearer. And the chances of us doing that at the moment, I would say, slim. We need 6 wood in order to build another district. Another district thingy, which we can do right now. Wow, we have made some truly expansive territorial gains recently. 3 wheat for ale? Not particularly bothered, to be honest. Keep trading. Keep trading if we can. There's no reason why we can't. If we've got gold, I'm gonna keep on doing it. Wow, 3. It's gonna allow us to execute 3 wood gathering operations all at once. That is very, very remarkable. Here we go. And building. Don't need any building, but we do need an explorer. That's a double explorer. That's fine. That will be just fine for the job. We're about 3/4 of the way through the level. Hit you down there. Aha, look at this. Gold and herbs. So we can do that. Empowers the upper face of a die. Now this is very, very cool. So what do we want to empower? I mean, the only thing that hasn't really been empowered But actually, I think everything's been empowered. We should probably make sure that we empower... Oh, look at this. A strange town lies beyond the mist. The buildings are rotting and barely holding together. The inhabitants can be seen wandering the streets aimlessly. This horrendous place must be the source of the attacks. Indeed, it must be. I don't know what I want to empower, to be honest. First of all, let's just see what this town actually looks like. The harbor. The town is built around a harbor. One of our scouts is reporting that tall robed figures are often gathering inside. Whatever their intentions are, it's clear that they won't cease their onslaught. The others must be stopped at all costs. Stop the others. Oh my goodness, it's another me. It is another me. A dim light screaming with torches. We must stop them from setting fire to our settlement. Uh-oh. Reroll. Give me a soldier, please. Oh, just one soldier. Come on. Thank goodness. Okay. That's fine. This is nasty, though. Let's empower that face. Because that's a 3. It's now going to become a 4, right? Oh, they need a second. So we're going to draft in 2 to defend here. The unfortunate reality is, though, is that that peasant may end up dying. I need to create some soldiers now. Weirdly, I'm ready to do it. I am ready to go. You are now empowered. You now have 4. Also, I should be upgrading this. Where is it? Not economy, although that is kind of useful. Manipulation restores 3 durability. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I probably should have used that first. That's okay. We will survive. Right, do we need another sword to head this off? Apparently not. Gather, yep, gather. Okay, we got a soldier. We got a soldier class now, which is particularly cool. I'm not gonna stop with just one, to be honest, though. No siree. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because we have to. There is no other way. There is no other way. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's reroll you. Reroll again, please. Sword, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Reroll again. When I say sword, yeah, thank you, video game. I would appreciate that. A sword would be great. So I think there is a specific type of building that we need in order to start doing attacks out with our boundaries. Military outposts. Yeah. That's exactly it. Okay, raiders. Kind of to be expected. Stick you in there. Alright, reroll everyone here. Anchor those. Anchor those die. Let's build you. Lock. Lock. Reroll. Perfect. We get a sword, which is exactly what we were hoping for. Got another sword spare. I'm going to have to upset the peasants again, temporarily. Because I'm going to convert more peasants into other classes here. Okay, good. This is a little hectic for my taste. It is very, 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 very busy. But that's okay. We can do this. Reroll. And I know that you're wounded. That's fine. Peasant was wounded whilst battling that. That's fine. Outside of our territory. Allows raiding nearby encampments, hostiles, and structures. Yeah, so we should be able to do that, right? Like, I think. Allows raiding of nearby encampments and structures. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Why are we not able to do this? I mean, we can try. They are attacking me in a way that I don't like. Okay, you know what? Don't bother locking this. Head back here. Okay, soldier's still busy. That's fine. Reroll. There you go. There we go. Yeah, soldier might end up dying, but that's fine. It happens. The soldier class is going to be a little bit disappointed in me. I get it. But we'll just have to deal with that. Winter has fallen, and it is worrying. Sure, we'll take that. So the peasants are now officially unhappy. And they're going to get even unhappier when they realize that I have to convert yet more peasants into... Do I have any other peasants? Hold up. I don't think I have any other peasants. I straight up think that I only have 2 peasants, and one of them I was about to convert into a soldier. So, yeah, better not do that. Okay, so how are we going to do this? How do we fix this? If not the military outpost, then what is it that we need to build? Outside our territory? I mean, I'm not allowed to conduct raids on there. Our suffering will end if the harbor is destroyed. Okay. Let's build a thingy here then, shall we? Sure. Production is fine at the moment. I suspect that we might see a little bit of a decrease in attacks. Oh boy. Okay, hold up. There's some fires here. Peasants set fires, as I'm sure you can now see. So that's not ideal. Okay, that burnt the freaking building down. It's fine. Reroll. There we go. Okay, that was the knowledge place gone. Go again. Okay, extinguish that fire. Please extinguish more fires. Okay, reroll again. It's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We got on top of the fire situation. We do need more peasants though, and I don't know how we get more peasants. We need to probably build an almshouse. Yeah. Oh boy. Nice. Builder. Yep. Reroll. One more builder, please. Thank you. That's good. We're not under any further attacks, which is kind of nice. I guess we'll do 3 bits of wood to the steam generator so that we don't end up losing more peasants than is absolutely necessary. We lost a lot of people in that attack. Do I need stone? Do I need iron? Don't particularly need anything. I will get a little bit of extra wood, though, just so that we can sustain our coal fires for a little bit longer. And we will replenish that. Almshouse. Yeah, we gotta take you. Turn you into a peasant. Because peasants, I think... And navigators, I guess, technically. Oh, look at this. We can torch these places. We can torch these places if they're within our territory. That's good to know. That's good to know. We basically need to have a huge soldier population, though, if we want to make this work. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's totally fine. Go there. Yep. Let's go you in there. Let's refresh this. Navigators, we can get away with doing... Do we need a navigator up here? No, we do not. We need 4. 4 people to torch this. Torch that there. Reroll all of this. Get you to attack in there. Nice. Soldier did end up dying. So we are throwing more people down the drain here. But the peasants are now content, which is really, really good. Let's convert you back to a peasant. It's nice. We basically just need to make sure that we have as many peasants as we possibly can. In fact, is it even worth getting another house? I think it might be. I think it straight up is. Yeah, I know there's something going on right now. And by something going on, I know that there's something going on up here. Reroll, sword, perfect. It's good enough. We might end up taking a little bit of a hit there. Unfortunately, we don't have as many herbs as we really need, and I think that we could really do with getting a few more herbs. So let's see if we can try and maybe make a quick last gasp attempt to get a few herbs from a few fields here. Nothing really around. Swords? No. Swords? No. Swords? Yes. Good stuff. Okay, we need more soldiers. We need more soldiers. We need more soldiers desperately. We can get you... Oh, we can get you unfrozen. Absolutely, we'll do that. Nice. Bit of a shame that I didn't have that permanently on, but it's okay. It's fine. You live and you learn. Reroll this. Let's go in there. Let's get you converted back into a peasant. Nice. Okay, thankfully we do have a sword available, so it shouldn't really be altogether too difficult to deal with. Nice. Tell you what, though, can we build another district hall here? Too close to foreign structures. If we're able to take out this... If we're able to take out this, then we are in the money. Okay, right. So we're coming up on the next winter here. Reroll that. It's fine. Gonna start getting a little bit of extra iron. All the better, given that we're still fine. We're still fine for pretty much everything. We have depleted our merchant class. But there's nothing that we can really do about that at the moment. Let's get you unfreezed. Unfrozen. And we'll do at least a little bit of extra gathering. Sure. Okay, I think we're ready for a great offensive here. Wounded, but a little bit unfortunate. Can we do any tech, maybe? Military tech that would allow us to... Tower? Maybe somewhat useful. Okay, peasant has been obtained. It's grand. Let's get this peasant converted into a soldier. Cool. Citizens are upset at me. I understand they're losing a whole bunch of people. Save that. Let's get you in there. Refresh. Gonna keep the sword here because we need the sword. Get rid of the builder. I think we're gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna be able to, get a apothecary. Do I care about it? Not particularly. Enhance this die here so that we can double it up. And then start getting more soldiers. Of course, as soon as I do that, I am immediately faced with the reality that we need more peasants here to fight. Reroll. Build. Come back to a peasant. Keep the soldier. Refresh. And build. There we go. More peasants, more peasants. How has this come full circle? I have no idea. I have no idea. It is come full circle, but it's fine. Okay. Citizen was converted inside the almshouse. Grant. And we shall do that. Oh, I was really hoping that we didn't have to deal with this. That's fine, though. Okay, well, we've just eliminated our citizen class. It's not a huge problem, but it is slightly... slightly is a way that I would put it. Right. You're pretty good. Let's beef you up in just a second, and then we're going to have a whole bunch of torchy boys. We're going to be able to torch the enemy structure, the last enemy structure that I think we need to destroy in order to get to where we need to go. Got our sword boy here. There we go. And we still don't have the ability to build a tower because we need 10 stone. And we ain't never going to get 10 stone. It's almost spring, though, and that is great news. Oh, boy. What do I want to get rid of? You, sure. Right, leave you hanging. That's fine. Let's reroll. Lock the torchy boy. And convert you. Excellent. This is fine. This is fine, I think, for the most part. We have a little increase in the number of die that we have. Lock that. A little too many, if you ask me, but that's fine. Nice. Oh, come on, I was so close. Okay, so this is what I was going to do. I was going to grab all of our... Excuse me? No, stop. I don't want to unlock and lock. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That takes us to within 2. So that's within spitting distance of being able to actually burn that thing down. Let's lock those. Increase the food there. And that there. There. What do we need? Herbs? We can get herbs here. The reason that I locked the soldiers off was because I thought we'd need a couple of soldiers just in case. Nice. That's looking good. That's looking really, really good. Okay, so are we ready to build a district hall if we need to? We should be ready to build a district hall. We're ready to torch. We're ready to torch the enemy. Right. Convert, convert, convert. It's almost springtime. There is a riot, which I would describe as problematic. Now, the riot, yeah, a riot will overthrow your kingdom if we don't make him happy. Well, there is going to be an opportunity to enforce a policy here, which is something that I am kind of looking forward to. I have absolutely no idea how we're going to be able to fix this, though. We could just be straight up out of luck. Keep re-rolling. We'll get some stone. Some stone, please. Actually, I think I might need to... re-roll until I get a troop. Come on, a troop? Oh, my lordy. Okay, there's a riot and there's just everything happening at once. It's not particularly good. When is the snow gonna stop melting, please? That's really not helpful. This is also really not helpful. Please take these all back. Oh, come on. Come on, video game. We're close. Right, leave them all in there. It's fine. Reroll this. Stick that fire out. Excellent. Reroll this. Beautiful. Buildings inside peasant districts are immune to fires. Excellent. That makes the peasants happy. Let's get this burnt down. Brilliant. Let's get that saved. That's saved. Keep re-rolling. Nice. Reroll one more time. Good stuff. I think we've saved it. We are so close to doing this. It's painful. District Hall. Let's get it done. Okay, reroll. Nothing? Okay, that's unbelievably unfortunate. And let's get this chap boosted up. Okay, things are escalating quickly, I would suggest. But we're going to be able to get the harbor eliminated, and that's what's super, super, super important. $21. Oh my god. It's 21 swords as well. 17 freaking swords? Oh boy, okay. Well, that's a challenge to do. That's a real challenge to do. Okay, let's see if we can try and convert some more people. Some more peasants. You're gonna do some shenanigans over here. That's fine. Reroll, reroll. Fine. I guess I can stick you in there. 15 left. Well, we need to just start creating peasants like crazy. Nothing else in manipulation that we can change? No. Not really. But manipulation is a super, super good way to get extra stats. Obviously. Reroll. Might end up killing you, but chances are no. It's good. I kind of need to keep these peasants in the game, to be honest. But swords are good. We have no gold either, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's go that in there. You in here. Nice. Is there any point in converting the swordsman? Not particularly. I think, to be honest, I think we're just going to have to throw bodies at this problem. Whoa, 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 what? How did... Whoa, oh, was there a fire? Oh, that's a problem. That's a... Oh, come on, video game. Come on, come on, come on. That sucks so freaking hard as well. Okay. All right. Well, we are bogged down in the minutia of how to deal with a big old problem here. Peasant was discarded. Peasant was angry. Yeah. So we've ended up in a little bit of a. I don't want to say a death spiral. A death spiral is perhaps a little bit of a tough way of putting it. Losing our merchant class, having to defend against those sustained attacks, that was a real problem. The better way, I think, to play this is almost certainly to get, like, proper military tech. I mean, we have invested basically nothing. Whereas getting the tower, right, passively provides, you know, a sword face on nearby structures and threats. That would be super useful. But at this rate, I mean, I think it's just gonna take throwing bodies at the problem in order to win. And frankly, I feel like I've demonstrated this game and the capability of this game enough. This is a really cool. This is a really cool game. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. If you'd like to see more of it on the channel, then please do indeed let me know. There's the riot, just to end the day. Yeah, if you'd like to see more, please do let me know in the comments down below. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap this episode up. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode. As ever, if you want to help make videos like this possible, I would strongly encourage you to head on over to the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato, where you can help make videos like this possible. On that note, let's let the riot finish us. Defeat is upon us. Your people have rioted against you. Indeed, that is the case. It's Dice Legacy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks as ever to the fantastic Patreon supporters. Patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelio from the $2 $25+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.